Hi Leo, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is do a general read, and this is going to be for you and that who is going to be either a friend or family member, boyfriend, girlfriend. It could be one side of a situation or another, whether or not love is on the mind, even a person of interest too, okay? So we're going to see what wants to come out. This is going to be the second half of July before we jump into next month here. So I am sorry that it's a little late. I'm in the process of moving. So work with me, but I do want to make sure that I completed this before I jump into the other videos, okay? So I'll keep you posted, but I'm just super excited, all right? So let's jump into this and see what's going on for you. I do want to thank all of you that have been booking, sessions with me, for all of you that have been booking reads, but all of you that have been booking coaching sessions as it relates to your business and starting your own business, which I am so loving working with you all on that, but also in terms of your relationship or life overall. And if you're not sure what service will be best for you, and you've been coming into maybe some sort of blockages, as it relates to your life in terms of maybe perhaps your business or in just your relationship, you definitely want to book a discovery session up here. That allows some one-on-one time together for us to get to know you and make a educated recommendation to you based upon what you want to do, where you are now, and then of course where you want to be, and closing that gap out for you and making it happen. Okay, so if you're there, and only if you're hungry for that, then you definitely want to book that. All right, so you can see that here on my description box. And again, this is a general read, so if you are looking for a personal read, go to the Guided Intuitive up here or my description box. So let's jump into this and see where you're at right now. Okay, so let's see where you're at right now, Leo. I'm a Leo rising, so I'm interested to see what wants to come out. All right, let's see where you're at. Okay, what do we get first? We got the Four of Cups. Okay, so this has you kind of turning away perhaps a love that is something that maybe is a little bit more unusual than what you're used to. Maybe because you perhaps emotionally were upset, maybe because you didn't have maybe 3 relationships in a row that just weren't working, and all of a sudden one comes along and it doesn't look like the others, and you think that, oh my gosh, that it looks like these others here, I don't want another one of these, because it really doesn't look like you're in the best mood. So this is emotions. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. But what this is saying to heed. Okay, this one has a cloud, and the cloud has a hand, and the hand's coming towards you with this cup. So it's a little bit different. So it wants you to take a second glance. So even though you might be, meditating on what didn't work out for you, this is telling me, and I say what didn't work out, these could be spilled, but what I want you to see is the dynamic between that these are sitting here and this is being served up to you by a cloud. Okay, so it's a little bit different. So it's a little bit of a change of perspective. So keep that in mind. This is, again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. You might have that in your chart or someone around you, but there is an opportunity of love that's around you. Maybe you just didn't recognize it. Maybe you were so busy focusing on the other that you didn't see it. So let's pull some cards, and we're gonna clarify this a little bit better here. Now the 4s are about stability. So let's take a look. Okay, this makes sense. So this is, we get the Ace of Cups, right? And then we get the 10 of Swords, and then I get the Knight of Swords. So what this tells me is that you are really looking for love. You want that emotional connection. You want that intimacy. And I kind of felt that you had an end of a cycle. Something came to an end in a certain relationship or situation. And this is about, and this is about someone coming through, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy, that maybe was coming through really, really fast. And maybe you felt a lot of, intimacy, a lot of great connection, and maybe perhaps a really good, a lot of passion. And it was overflowing passion and intimacy, but it came to an abrupt end. Okay, so that's what's coming into play here. And they came in really fast, and maybe perhaps it ended fast in some way. And so it's got you kind of saddened a little bit, saying, listen, I want love. And, I'm really looking for, a certain type of love, okay? Not the type that comes in pretty fast. I want something that's a little bit more stable. This is a 4. It's a little bit more stable, right? So let's see what else wants to come through. What did you have to put an end to? What is this 10 of Swords? 10 of Swords is, again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. So if you don't have that in your chart, you might be dealing with someone that put something to an end that came in and came out, real fast. Again, this is also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, so a lot of air energy, okay? Let's see what else. What did you have to give up? This is about surrendering to receiving support and love. Okay, so maybe you were, again, remember I talked about that you were kind of turning away love and to be careful? Well, here's what comes into play. When I clarify the Ten of Swords, what I'm getting is surrendering. Surrendering to receiving support and receiving love. Maybe you feel that you always have to give it or make something happen, and this is saying no. Allow those, allow love and support of others to come in to you, okay? Rather than trying to do and to handle everything on your own. Let a cloud come even in and bring you a cup of love, okay? So that next partner. So allow the receiving to come in. Open up the door in your energy to receive the love, right? And receive the support that's around you, because you might not be able to see that. And that's what's coming into play, guys. So note your comments below. I'd love to hear, and definitely like and subscribe, guys. It helps my channel so much, and I really appreciate it. It keeps it going. So that's what's coming into play here. Try not to have to do everything yourself. You don't need to. This is saying it takes the pressure off. And when you take the pressure off, you get this nurturing of your own self, okay? And it nurtures you. And so that's what's coming into play. So surrender to receive love and receive support rather than trying to make things happen, okay? So that's what's coming in here, okay? So note if that's what you've been doing, okay? Write guilty down there, okay, on my comments below. But if you've been working on it, guilty, but we're working on it, then note that too. But that's what's coming into play in terms of where you're at right now, okay? Anything else? Yeah, this is funny. The card that I get right now, receiving love and support, nurturing yourself. Guess what comes to when I clarify that? Nurture yourself first. Nurture yourself first, because this makes you very fun and playful to be around, okay? So when you do that, that brings more love into the whole situation, okay? So that's what's coming into play. Let's take a look and jump to the other side. We're going to focus on this other person over here and see what's going on over there, okay? And then we'll jump back over to you, all right? So let's take a look at this other person, where they're at right now. They're trying to make a decision. So they could be at a deadlock in terms of which way that they want to go. Now, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or just someone just stuck in this type of energy and carrying that energy. They may have that in their chart. You might have it in your chart, but they feel that they're at a stalemate, okay? So they feel that they can't make a decision of some sort in terms of a relationship or situation. Hold on one second, guys. Hey guys, that was my little Bella. She was meowing at the door wanting to come in. So, yeah, so, again, on this side, it's about, making a decision and moving forward and voicing your decision. So it could be something like that. But I'm going to clarify this other side over here and see what else wants to come through, okay? Let's take a look. All right, what do we got here? Okay, interesting. So we got making a decision. Now this is the Three of Pentacles, okay? Then I've got the Page of Wands that's coming through, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy, right? And then I've got the Hierophant, having to do with tradition, belief, and that type of thing. So this person is trying to make a decision. This is about having a new beginning, okay? And it's about a belief system changing, okay? The Five is about, some sort of adversity in terms of a tradition or belief. So this person might be going through some sort of change in terms of a belief system or a tradition that they've once maybe held very closely. And so that's what's kind of kept them at a stalemate a little bit. It could have to do with a marriage or of some sort, having a new beginning. And it also could be, I got the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This other person over here is about, I almost feel it's about partnership and work, partnership and getting clients and or just coming together and working together, being in partnership. So it's kind of like a new beginning in a partnership, which is maybe different in terms of a tradition or belief. So maybe it's a little bit outside the norms in terms of this connection that you guys have, again, it's a page. There could be a message coming through, as well. So it could be a message coming through in terms of a change of a tradition or belief and an opportunity to work together. So there's something about work and love that can combine here, or something that doesn't seem to be the norm tends to be what could actually really work, okay? And that's what I kind of get on this side over here. What is it that they need to surrender so they can help make this decision in terms of this Two of Wands? What's going to help this person kind of get out of this deadlock a little bit? What's going to be important for them to help them in that? Surrendering to setting limits, okay? So for this person, it really talks about boundaries. Okay, this is about boundaries, setting limits, right? Stopping, knowing what your limits are, right? That tipping point where you know what, they can't go further beyond this. Okay, and I think that this person is kind of making some sort of decision here, and this is about expressing needs. This person expressing their needs and saying that no does mean no, and that can be a very much a complete sentence. So I've got my little Bella up here who wants to explore. Forgive me, guys, I'm just going to open the window here a little bit. Let her come outside a little bit and let her do what she wants to do. Go, baby. There she goes. Okay. You know how cats like to be elevated and just look over everything, kind of, look over the whole neighborhood? That's what she's doing. So, yeah. So this is about basically, expressing their needs and remembering that no is a complete sentence. So this person is really becoming better at setting their boundaries, because it's important for them to nurture themselves, a little bit better, and to know when their tipping point is for themselves, so they could also teach others how to treat them better. And so that's what I think is coming forth with this person over here. Okay. What is anything else that wants to come through in terms of where they're at right now? Let's take a look. So surrender to setting limits in their life. Person, place, or thing. Okay. If something's not working, then it needs a change. Focusing on success. So this person could be just focusing on their success right now, on their life, focusing on, focusing on work, maybe perhaps, and about choosing friends wisely. So this person on this other side is really focused on choosing who they want in their life wisely, that supports them, loves them, and has their back. And that's going to be super key. What's the best way for you to move forward? Let's take a look, Leo. What's the best way for you to move forward? Let's take a look. Nice. Woohoo! Oh my gosh. This is beautiful, Leo. So we get the Ten of Pentacles, we get the Page of Pentacles, and we get the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, that's all I could say is, wow, wow, wow. This is all about, establishing wealth, right? So this person, best way to move forward is focus on securing and establishing the wealth, seeing a brand new beginning, and whatever it is that they're manifesting and, really focusing on. This is saying a beginning and prosperity go through the Golden Gate. And this is beautiful because it's whatever this is here, it's about bringing wealth. This is real stability, okay? And it's been something that's been brewing, and it has, it's kind of like it's the Page of Pentacles. So there's an opportunity that comes through for this person, or for you as well. You're on this side here, so it's like a new opportunity, a message of a new opportunity that's going to bring manifestation and prosperity, and it's going to bring significant wealth to you. So this is what I see here. Fabulous, guys, fabulous. By the way, this is all earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. You might be taking that on in terms of what you're doing in this relationship or situation, but it is about, securing wealth for the family, whether or not you're involved with a person or not, but a message coming through of manifestation and things coming to fruition. This is absolutely beautiful. I love seeing this. I do want to see what is, what do I want to say? Like, what are your strengths right now? What's your strengths right now? Faith. Continue to have faith. That's going to be one of your biggest strengths right now in terms of whatever it is that you want to do. This relationship or this situation, that's going to be really important. What is your weakness here? Okay. We want to know that so we know what to do, but we want to capitalize on your strength. Okay. Your weakness is the ability to not being able to rejoice or to celebrate. So this is about, have faith, and all those little accomplishments that you're making in this relationship or situation that's bringing about this is saying take some time to rejoice for a moment and then get back in it, okay? So this is saying rejoice, okay? That's going to be super key. Let's take a look on how this other person, how do they feel about you? I want to take a look on how they feel about you, okay? How do they feel about you? What am I getting? Their emotions are like a roller coaster right now. They're kind of going up and down a little bit and up and down. So it's a little bit, they feel that, they need to kind of level things out a little bit. And that's probably why they had to focus on setting some limits and how to stop and let things kind of, settle, let the dust settle a little bit, okay? Let's see, how else do they feel about you? What is it? I love spending time with you, enjoying simple pleasures. So this is beautiful. So I think they feel that they could, really, they see you as being the person that could really do that with them, whether like watching a Netflix or anything like that, just doing the simple little pleasures, going for walks, out for breakfast, or, making breakfast, whatever that case may be. Anything else? I need more time to figure this out. So they need a little bit more time, probably a little bit more time than you maybe anticipated, but that's what this is coming into play. That they need a little bit more time there, and they want you to know that. And they're focused on their career right now over love. Guys, this came out in Scorpio's read as well, okay? I'm just letting you know. It did come out in there. And I think, it came out within theirs too. And Libras too. Gosh, you guys, you have to let me know. Note your comments below, but do check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because that might offer some different insights for you as well too. Okay, how do you feel about that? Let's take a look at how you feel about them. I didn't believe in myself or you. So this is about, getting yourself. Remember, because we talked about how you needed to nurture yourself, right? And it's kind of, you needed to nurture yourself because you couldn't let in the support and love that was coming your way. So this was about, I didn't believe in myself or you, but I think you're working on that right now. Okay, so let's see what else. What else wants to come through? You're my secret inspiration. So they can be your muse, okay? In some way, shape, or form, they might be that, okay? And sorry, because I did yoga today and I did a lot of exercising, so get the nurturing yourself, right? That's key, right? It's important, right? To fuel your cup up so you can work with others and be able to do the best that you can here, okay? Let's see what else wants to come out for you here. What else? What is it? I'm sorry for being critical of you. Wow. That's amazing. I think you're seeing some things. Oh, this is crazy. What else wants to come through here? I don't trust easily. Yeah, you have to check out Libra's or Scorpio's video too. Okay, guys, do check that out. What is the Love Oracle advice for you in this relationship or situation? What does the Love Oracle want to say? Okay, what is that? Let's see what this is. These are really hard to shuffle. They're weird. It's heart-shaped. All right, here it is. Here it is. What is it? When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So there's no right or wrong. You just keep learning and learning, and expands your heart and expands your ability to love. Okay, so that's what's coming through on here. Beautiful, beautiful. Any other advice that wants to come through for you? One more. Let's see what else. Here it is. Okay, do this with me, guys. You're gonna have to do this with me. It's a little exercise, okay? And it's very 2 sentences. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, okay? Close your eyes. Tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow the joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. There you have it. Okay, guys? Let that bring you some light moving forward, okay? And we're going to close this out from a message from the universe, and I want to see what the universe wants you to know in here. What does the universe overall want you to know in this relationship or situation? What does it want you to know? Here it is. What is it? Ooh. Okay. So for some of you, this is big, okay? This talks about forgive, okay? Whether it's yourself or another person, okay? It starts with you. What this talks about, forgive. Of course, anger can always be justified, but then so can forgiveness. Just depends on how much more you want from the adventure. Go for gobs, the universe, okay? It does want you to focus on forgiveness over, always being justified, okay? Rather than anger. Justifying your anger. Focus on forgiveness. Make that a wider open space for you. And it depends on how much you want from the adventure. You get more adventures. This is beautiful. Okay, guys, I hope this resonated with you in some way. Please note your comments below. I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.